It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
Doom Eternal is a game full of mechanics, most of all its combat system. Before going into a more in-depth discussion on its combo system in a later video, I thought it might be useful to go over the basic foundations of Doom Eternal's combat. Because I'll be focusing on the combo system, I'll avoid talking about other things related to AI patterns and level design and focus specifically on combat terms. The Faltering System in Doom 2016 was very underdeveloped. It essentially mounted to shoot a guy enough and he stumbles. Eternal expands on this by creating two different falters. In its simplest form, a falter is a stumble animation done by an enemy. A soft falter would be a quick stumble before returning to their attacks, and it simply comes from when their health bar has been lowered enough by the Slayer. It can only occur once and lasts for a few frames. A hard falter comes from various causes, such as a grenade or a remote detonation. Unlike the soft falter, it lasts much longer, can occur multiple times, and will cancel whatever animations, including attack animations, that the enemy is in. There's a little more on how falters work, but other creators have already gone in depth on how it works, so feel free to check out videos in the description that helped me out. Quick switching is at the core of Doom Eternal's combat system. By holding down the fire button while switching weapons, you can cancel cooldowns as well as fire on the earliest frame. Once you apply the Hot Swapper suit upgrade, quick switching and combos with it become beautifully intricate, being able to quickly switch between two different weapons or multiple weapons, not to mention having a high DPS. Plasma locking is a niche term that refers to the stun that occurs when you release the microwave beam mod attack. As long as the beam connects, the release will lock a demon into place for a few frames, enough to get another attack out and lock a very aggressive demon type in place for a breather. It also is the only way to immobilize a possessed enemy, as they are immune to faltering, weak points, and freeze grenades. A quick look at my video shows that I have a love for fighting games, and the way I look at fighting games I used to look at Doom Eternal. Grenades in Doom Eternal I utilize in the falter system and use them like bars of meter in fighting games by either starting combos or extending them. They can do large amounts of damage as well, and also hard falter demons. Ice grenades on face value act like a gimme, but can be used tactfully either by stopping a bunch of aggressive enemies to give you a breather, or used in a combo as you inflict more damage to frozen enemies once the ice bomb is fully upgraded. The last thing I'd like to discuss is just some of the abbreviations the community uses to talk about certain things. Common ones are SSG for Super Shotgun or PB for Precision Bolt. You might even see MB for Microwave Beam or BP for Blood Punch, but that could be just me that uses those too. As you can see, with such long names for some of the weapons and some of the mods, it can become a mouthful to talk about these things, so people just shortened it so it makes it easier to talk about. So that's the basic framework Doom Eternal builds its combo system on. Like I said at the beginning, this was meant to be a quick video highlighting this simple framework, so keep an eye out for the more in-depth discussion coming soon. With that being said, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I post it, and give this video a like.